silver platter, would it even matter? You still be mad at me if I could find an all this. Which I would give to you.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Dame's Conversation, or Conversations with Lady Dame. All right, I'm coming to you live right now because, okay, I've been watching some videos and the defenders uh, of Kitten Samuels has had a conversation with a young woman that appears to be blaming herself. She tries to, reason with them, try to, okay, if I am at fault, what can I do? I was given a list and stuff like that. And, I'm going to share with with people that follow me. And, because there are women trying to work on them to be what they say that the women should be like. And, of course they're hating on her, and they blaming her, and she's taking the blame, and
Mm.
it's not her fault. It's not her, it's them. So okay, so a person that has been listening with this with me, uh we're gonna be talking about this, and y'all know him as the Black Knight, Max maximum
What's
maximum
up?
Black.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, Lady Day?
Not much. Just a little disturbed by that conversation.
Yeah, yeah, very, very disturbed. And again, thanks for having me on your show. Well, what I see is that, a lot of emotionally broken men who are trying to make black women feel guilty. And I think they go up on these panels because that nurturing, black women are naturally nurturing. Okay. And so when they hear these men and they see such raw emotion, such misused emotion, they probably see or hear young boys, even though these are grown men. And I think that is triggering that nurturing in them that's natural for them to nurture children. And I think that's why they're going on these panels, because they probably feel that these guys are lost little boys and they need some tending to, kind of like a parent, right? And some of them are blaming themselves. They're blaming themselves for these men being emotionally fragile. Okay. And so it's kind of like a bad parent trying to explain to the child that he or she has been a bad parent, right? If you notice these guys on these panels, as soon as a woman come up on the panel, the first thing these guys do is get spooked. Okay, they get spooked. They get scared to death. And right away, they jump on a woman. Oh, make sure you be respectful. Make sure you don't say anything out of the way. I mean, like they're afraid to get their feelings hurt. So which I think is hilarious, but real men don't worry about stuff like that. Real men just let women talk. But these guys are so emotionally fragile, they have to tell the woman as soon as she comes up on the panel, because they're frightened at this woman, that she needs to be respectful so they don't get their feelings hurt. And then if something is said, right, they feel that they want to argue with the woman. These guys believe that they can. What is that echo?
Oh, sorry about that.
They believe that they can out argue a woman, and they call themselves putting these women in check. Now, these guys are really screwed up. Apparently, they don't see what's going on out here in the real world. There's so many other things that black men should be doing other than getting on panels with girls and trying to make them feel guilty for being screwed up. A lot of these guys, something went on in their past that screwed them up, and they feel that all black women are to blame. And so every black woman that comes up there, they want to make that black woman feel like she's the one that screwed their lives up. And I think black women need to stop catering to these guys, stop giving in to these guys. It's not your fault they're screwed up. It's not your fault that they can't figure out how to love women. You don't have anything to do with that. And stop blaming yourself. Stop going up there trying to appease these guys because they are behaving like emotionally broken women. Let them behave like emotionally broken women. That's none of your concern. There's plenty of good, strong men out here for you to deal with. You don't need to go up there and subject yourself to that. And then what really caught my attention was one of the ladies said that she was on a panel surrounded by a bunch of men. And when one said something disrespectful to her, they all took turns disrespecting her. I mean, that's pathetic. When you got like 5, 6, 7 guys on the panel and they up there jumping a woman for crying out loud. I mean, it's sad, but it's almost hilarious. Like, man, you guys are so weak. You have to all gang up on one woman. And then the woman feels that she did something wrong when she didn't do anything wrong. Black women, stop feeling that. Don't feel sorry for these guys. Don't. And by no means think or believe that you did something wrong. These guys aren't the end all be all. Man, in the grand scheme of things, nobody cares about these dudes. That's why they hang with each other. No real niggas hang around these guys in real life. They don't have any respect from real men. No real men would be around dudes this weak. Emotionally fragile feelings, As soon as a woman is in vicinity, they get scared. A lot of these dudes are afraid of women. I know one dude that won't come to my chat room because he's afraid of women. He's afraid of women. He told me, like, oh, I'm scared of the women in there. And so this is what you're dealing with. You don't need to be around guys like that. I'm sorry. If they're screwed up like that, you need to keep it moving. That's none of your concern. You had nothing to do with them being screwed up, nor do you owe them anything. You don't have to kiss their ass. And you certainly most certainly don't have to feel guilty about anything. You haven't done anything. Why should you feel guilty? Why should you feel you should come up there and try to talk to these guys? I think I understand what's going on, Dame. I think that because these guys are so emotionally screwed up and they come across as little boys, I think that triggers that nurturing thing inside of a woman. It feels like she wants to take care of a child. I think that's what's going on. I think that's why these women go up on these panels, because they don't hear grown men. They hear little scared boys who are complaining and crying and they want to go up there and try to pat them on the head, let them know that things are going to be all right. That's my take on it.
Okay. Well, me, I think the problem is that that she think there's something wrong with her, or there's something wrong with some of the women that these
But
guys
there's nothing
play.
right. But my problem is there's nothing wrong with the women. Black women, there's nothing wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are there some women out there who've lost their mind? Yes. Has there been some women out there who may have abused their young children? Yes. There's still some out there now, okay? But because that is happening, you yourself did not engage in that, so you shouldn't feel some kind of way. You don't owe these guys no explanation. You don't owe them anything. They're screwed up because that's what they want to be. They choose not to help themselves. They choose not to improve. And what kills me is they paint this narrative towards black women that is supposed to be about self-improving. They want the black woman to do better. They want the black woman to improve. But yet they are not doing anything to help themselves. They are still emotional. They're still messed up. They aren't improving. So why should you improve? And then on top of that, you don't owe them anything because you haven't done anything to them. And when you go up on these panels, I'm telling you right now, you're going into a hen house. When you see a bunch of guys up on a panel like that, 8, 7, 8, 9 or whatever, that's really a hen house. Seriously, you're going into a hen house with a bunch of cackling hens that happen to be dressed up like dudes. You're going in there with a bunch of cackling, masculine hens. Hey, Dane, that's a new hashtag. Masculine hens.
Okay.
We got to make sure we hashtag masculine hens. Because it's a hen house. You're going into a hen house, so we'll be prepared to be attacked by angry masculine hens. Because their emotions are shattered. They're like 2 seconds away from breaking down and crying like babies. And they want you to pat them on the head. They want you to rub their belly. They want you to fix their bottle on the stove. You know how do you fix the bottle and you give them the warm milk, whatever? They mad because you didn't fix their bottle. You didn't pat them on the tummy. And now they're talking about you in the hen house. In the masculine hen house. You are public enemy number one when you go up on a panel like that. That is the masculine hen house. And as soon as you say something one of those masculine hens don't like, they're going to get the cackling on you like nobody's business. That's why the one young lady, they took turns going after her. If you deal with one of the masculine hens, you got to deal with them all. They have that mob mentality. and they feel that they need to stick together. So I'm not even sure why a woman is up there. It's really no, you have no business up there,
Mm-hmm.
And stop with this, and I don't want to say stop because black women are so beautiful and so nurturing. They're trying to find a way to care for these men because they can hear how screwed up they are. And their hearts probably go out to some of these guys because these guys sound like children. They sound like lost boys. And so I understand some women are probably, that's probably getting to a few of these sisters, and they feel bad for them, and they feel that maybe they can go up there and try to nurture them and try to heal them or whatever. Okay? I can't stop you from doing that, but I'll say this. Just be cautious, and you don't owe them anything. You really don't. There's no need for you to feel guilty. You didn't do anything wrong. It's not your fault that they're screwed up. It's not. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah. All right. The problem is okay. The problem is that okay, they attack her. Somebody in their group attack her verbally, and she's trying to find out why she was attacked. They
And
say
not
she
only
was
that, but hold on, Dan. But Dan, make sure you keep in mind, once she's attacked by one masculine hen, the other masculine hens jump on her too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Right. Because it's a coordinated effort. All of those hens. Put it like this here, women. Y'all have taken the place of the rooster. The roles have been reversed. Okay. They have taken your place in the hen house, and you have taken their place as the rooster. Because they're not man enough to be the rooster. They're too weak. When a woman comes in, the woman now assumes the stance of the rooster. And so now you're the rooster, and you're coming in with all of them masculine, cackling hens. You're the rooster now, and they are the hens. Go ahead, Dan.
Now, more like they the masculine hens and you the true hen, and they see you, they get jealous, so they attack. Because they can't have you ruining
Well,
the
they don't see you.
facade.
No. No. They don't see you as a hen anymore. They see you as a rooster. You're the rooster. You're the rooster. And they are the hens. And they are the hens attacking the rooster. Right.
Okay, obviously. Okay. No. Their response is more like they're jealous. She's a true hen. They are not. They're trying to take her place. So they got to get rid of her before the real rooster starts showing up.
Well, I take your word for it. I mean, I'm not a woman, so. And my emotions is not fragile, but I take your word for it. I guess, I'm gonna have to take your word on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So she's trying to figure out why she's being attacked. She has no idea this group that she wandered into is, and they keep saying that she was being passive aggressive. She was like, I'm not being passive, and they go right there. You're being passive aggressive. They turn.
Well,
it
let's look at it this way. All women, when you're dealing with guys weak like this, and they're always crying about what a woman is doing, and the slightest little thing sets these guys off because their emotions are so fragile. All women are passive aggressive as well. Okay. There's nothing you can understand this, ladies. When you go up on those panels, you see 5, 6, 7, sometimes 8 dudes. I think I've seen them as many on a Zoom hangout. I think I've seen as many as 12 up there at one point. I think I could be wrong, at least 10. When you see panels like that, that is a masculine hen house. Okay, Dave, let's all say it together. Masculine hen house. And when you decide to go up on that panel, you're taking things into your own hands. You are going into a masculine hen house. And they are going to get the cackling on you because you are public enemy number one. You are the woman. All right. And they got all kinds of problems with you. They don't like you. They want to argue with you. They want to fight you because they can't stand up to real men. They can't. And they have accepted their place in society as lowly, one of conformance. Many of them don't have any problem being on their knees. They have absolutely no issue with that. And they've accepted that. And so now that they've accepted that, their next thing is to fight you. Mm-hmm. Okay? Because they're angry at themselves because they lost their manhood. And when they see you, most of you they can't have, they can't handle. When they see that you're much stronger than them emotionally, right? Which is crazy because a man is supposed to be vastly emotionally stronger than the female. I mean, by a long shot. It's not even supposed to be close. A man's emotional state of mind is supposed to be like a solid rock, a solid steel or metal, something compared to a female's, right? Mm-hmm. But no, it's actually the opposite. The women have the stronger emotional stance when it comes to these guys. These guys have a weaker stance, so they're angry with that too. So when you come up in this masculine him house, the M house, right? When you come up in there, they're mad because they can't get their manhood back and that they can't deal with men in the real world. They can't face men because they're too cowardly to do so, right? Mm-hmm. They mad at the fact that you're coming in and you're also emotionally stronger than them.
Oh, okay.
Right. And their emotions are on par with yours. So now they're battling you for the queen of emotions. That's what's going on. You're in a social life and death battle for the title of Queen of Emotions. Okay? These men are battling you for the right to be the Queen of Emotions. Mm-hmm. They're going to emotionally outdo you. They're going to be weaker. They're going to argue longer. They're going to be combative. They're going to be disrespectful. They're going to be the most disrespectful, the most combative, the most argumentative. They're going to get all of the last words. They're going to outdo you at doing you. Let's say that one more time, Dane. They are going to outdo you at all costs.
Outdo us at all costs.
Remember, there's no manhood involved here. Mm-hmm. This is all strictly feminine energy. So they're going to get engaged with you in a battle to outdo you being you. They feel that they can do you better than you can do you. So basically, Dame, it's like I show up and I say, yeah, I can be more argumentative than you. I can allow my feelings to get hurt worse. I can be angry than you. I can talk louder than you. I can talk longer than you. I can snap my fingers and do the chicken head better than you. Because I'm telling you, ladies, that's what's coming next. You know that chicken head thing that y'all do? You snap your fingers and you roll your eyes and your neck and head go back and forth. That little cute thing y'all do. That they're competing in that area as well. Because that's what they're doing behind the scenes when they're arguing with you. They're doing that, oh no, you didn't thing with the snap of the fingers and the chicken head thing, the chicken neck thing. They're doing that too. Remember, you're in a battle just for you being you. So they're going to outdo you at doing you. So that's what you're in store for when you go into this masculine hen house.
Mm-hmm.
Now, notice that a lot of them are always talking about intellect and stuff like that, right? But they have no works to speak of. No works.
Mm-hmm.
Most guys who talk that stuff like that are non-productive guys. See, women, you want men who are strong and productive. Of course, you want smart men too, but smart men are productive. You don't want some guy that's sitting up there that you have to battle with in a very vicious feminine manner. And I mean vicious. These guys are more vicious at femininity than you guys are.
Vicious.
So you want right. So what like this here? Remember them press on nails name?
Uh-huh.
So if you go to the where you get them from, the corner store or what, the nail salon? Where you get them from?
Press on nails, you can probably get them from the dollar store.
Okay, so if you at the dollar store getting your press on nails, you at the dollar store getting this press on nails, and then y'all getting ready to have a press on nail fight, a claw fight.
Uh-huh.
Okay? As soon as you say something he don't like, he gonna put his nails on quicker than you and get to scratching at you before you can get to scratching at him. So y'all gonna be in a all-out scratch off.
A cat fight.
Yeah, a scratch fight. Seriously, this is what you are. This is what you're installed for when you go into these masculine hen houses. Be ready to have a scratch out fight, a cat fight, a kitten fight. Okay, a rabbit fight, whatever you want to do it. As long as it has whiskers, be ready to have a fight.
Okay.
And these masculine hens, they believe that they can scratch better than you can. They believe that they can put their press-on nails on better than you. Some even think that they look better than you in press-on nails. And you got to deal with that too. When you go into these masculine hen houses, right, you have to also deal with guys who think that they look better than you. I want you to think about that, what I just said, right? You're going into a masculine hen house with a bunch of overly emotional males who have boy-like mentalities, and some of them, not only do they not like you, they feel that they look better than you, or they can look better than you. Mm-hmm. So now you're getting into makeup contests. You already got dudes out here wearing lip gloss. Okay? This is what you're in store for when you go into a masculine hen house. Matter of fact, we're going to do a show called The Masculine Hen House. And we're going to go into this really, really in depth. We're going to break this down. And I'm going to show you step by step what you're in for when you step into these masculine hen houses. Go ahead, Dane.
Okay. All right. So as I was saying, the worst part is they tried to make her think that there's something wrong with her, that she was being passive aggressive when she wasn't, that her points were stupid.
Yeah, we don't want to zero too much in on one thing. Okay.
Oh, and of course the usual, they harping about child support.
Well, child support is a very necessary thing. Mm-hmm. You have to have child support, or today's man will try to escape his responsibility. Mm-hmm. You need real men don't have a problem with the laws. Only these emotionally broken men are the only ones who have issues with these laws. The only guys that have problems with child support are the ones who don't want to pay it.
Mm-hmm.
and the ones who don't want to take care of their kids. They're the
Yeah.
only ones that you see. Regular men don't have no problem with child support, don't have no problem with taking care of their kids. I know brothers who left their baby mamas, pay their child support with no problem
Mm-hmm.
because they love their children.
Mm-hmm.
See, real men don't have a problem with any of this. You won't see real men in court going back and forth about child support. The only type of men you see in court are these emotional men, men who don't want to take care of their kids, men who don't really love their kids, men who care more about money than they do about their kids. Because if you really loved your child, right, no amount of money would suffice. Like I said, you couldn't tell me to pay a $50 child support payment on my child. I would be insulted because my child is worth way more than $50. But then again, I wouldn't be on child support.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so only, and then ladies, understand something else too, right? They keep telling you all these things about black women, but notice they are the only ones who have an issue with black women. No other men have that issue.
Mm-mm.
Their issues are unique to them. They're the only ones running around here screaming about black women, this and black women that, being all overly emotional. That's them. I don't know any men running around here doing that. You only see that from them. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah. So yeah. Because the lady that was talking to, her husband didn't see what the problem was. He didn't see what they were going on
Dang,
about.
let's not go too much into that, okay?
Oh, okay. All
That's
right.
good because I don't want to get something misconstrued in there. Something starts. But
Mm-hmm.
you
But
know,
no matter, okay, either way, no matter what, it's not your fault. It's not you. It's them. Actually, usually always
well,
them.
basically what they're saying is this here, right?
Mm-hmm.
If your husband feels, if your husband don't have a problem with child support, these guys think your husband is not a real man because according to them, a real man has a problem with child support.
Mm-hmm.
So it must not be a lot of us around here who are real because many of us don't have a problem with child support because many of us take care of our kids. That's why we don't have problems with child support.
Mm-hmm.
And the real man is not even gonna let it get to the courts. He's gonna take care of his children. I know plenty of dudes who left their baby mamas and their baby mamas didn't take them to child support court because they take care of their kids.
Mm-hmm. And they're not concerned about, whether she got her hair or nails done after she got the child support check. All they cared about is the child welfare taken care of if their needs are met. If the woman happened to use it for rent, who cares? Wherever the mother is, the child is. So if the mother is in a good
And
place to stay, so is the child.
and understand something. Only these kinds of dudes have problems. These deadbeat dads, guys who don't want to take care of their kids, guys who are emotionally messed up that they mad at the woman. Okay, they take the place of a scorned woman. All right, these guys are like scorned women. They're scarred, and so they're angry for life. There's nothing you can do to save them. They're like this for life. They're scarred for life.
Yeah.
Okay, and so going over there and getting into those masculine hen houses isn't going to do you any good because you can't change them. You can't fix them. Because even if they start agreeing with you about one thing, as soon as you leave, they're going to be right back to where they were. There's no fixing these guys. These guys are cooked.
Mm-hmm.
They're well done. They're finished. Okay? You cannot save them. And going up there feeling sorry for them and trying to make them think that there are women out here who are this and who are that, they know that already. It's not like they don't know this. They know that already. The issue is they don't care. They just want to hurt black women. They want to be mad at black women because a black woman scarred them or broke their heart when they was young, and they never been right again.
Sure. The way they've been crying lately, black women made them a father. They didn't have a choice in the matter. They didn't have a say.
How do you not have a choice in the matter of being a father? I don't even know what do you what? How how does that even work?
They believe that with women having all these birth control option, there shouldn't have been a baby. And I'm thinking, you
Well,
didn't use
well,
your birth control option?
well, a man who thinks like that is a man that's irresponsible.
Exactly.
That's an irresponsible man. That's the man that doesn't do his what he's supposed to do and leaving it up to someone else to cover his ass too.
Mhm.
That's irresponsible. That's extremely irresponsible. And so think about what I'm saying, lady. These masculine hen houses. Whenever you see a panel, you got 6, 7, 8 guys up there. That's a masculine hen house.
Yeah.
That's what you're
And
going into.
they have no self control. Like they can't say no if they don't have their birth control method. Oh no, she
Somebody
got
give me a hashtag. Let's get a hashtag going. Masculine hen house. Go ahead, Dan.
okay. Yeah. So yeah, like they couldn't have walked away, say no. Don't be reliant on her on her birth control. It could fail. That's why there's 30 something. I don't think there's that many, but 30
See, this is the
something
part.
options.
This is why black people are screwed up right now. We can't get nothing together. And the men pretty much are non-productive and worthless because we got too many masculine cackling hens worried about what the woman is doing instead of doing things themselves. Now, you wouldn't be worried about how many kids a woman have if you could provide and you was doing what you were supposed to do. And my thing is, if you don't want to have kids, apparently some of you aren't responsible enough to make sure you don't have kids, then maybe you shouldn't have sex. Maybe you shouldn't have sex with women if you can't be responsible.
I think that's what they're leaning towards. That's
Yeah,
one way to make sure they don't have any children when they have sex.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Have sex with your fellow man.
I'm pretty sure there's plenty of men out here that you guys want to have sex with. I think that's probably why they're going towards being homosexuals, Dane, because they're mad at black women for forcing fatherhood on them. Okay, they're blaming black women for like, you made me a father. I didn't want to be a dad. I didn't want to be a father. I don't know how the hell that happens. I don't know how a guy who doesn't want to be a father becomes a father. Now, I have heard of some situations where the woman put a guy's name on a birth certificate and the courts made him stick with it. I looked some of that up. And from what my understanding was, the man was already taking care of the kid anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's already taking care of the kid anyway. And so, he became the legal father.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't have a problem. Like I said, real men, strong men don't have no problem. You're dealing with a lot of weak men, ladies, who are doing all of this cackling, all this complaining. As soon as you come up on the panel, oh, you better not say nothing disrespectful. Don't say nothing to hurt my feelings. Because I'm going to be very, very upset. Don't hurt my feelings.
And no passive aggression. I was like,
yeah, no passive aggression. Please don't hurt my feelings.
Yeah. Don't disagree with me. Agree with everything. That's what passive aggressive means to them. You disagree with me.
And as soon as you have your own thought in your mind, they are going to go bananas on you. Because you see, when you're on these panels, these masculine in-house panels, you have to agree with everything that they say. As soon as you disagree with something or you try to take a stance and try to defend yourself, you are absolutely guilty. Who are you? You are a woman. You have no rights here. You don't even deserve to be up here with us. You don't deserve to be breathing the same air we're breathing. Who do you think you are? You're just a woman. You're a lowlife. You mean nothing in the grand scheme of things. This is what these guys think of you, and they need to do that so they can feel good. Understand where that's coming from. That's coming from a deep place of hatred. These guys have a very strong dislike for themselves, and they project that onto you. So whenever you hear this stuff, it's normally coming from men who have a problems getting women, can't get a woman, don't have a woman. Okay? I think many of them are lying. I don't think they ever had any women. I don't think they ever dated. I'm serious. I believe many of them.
Max?
And if some of them did have a woman, it wasn't for very long. Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, delay. I thought you had dropped off.
Did you hear what I was saying?
Yeah, and suddenly you paused. I thought you had dropped off.
No.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, this whole masculine hen house thing has nothing to do with you. Okay? We love you here over at the Ebony. I understand. Network, the Simpstar Network. Dang, hello.
Okay. Sorry, you borked on me. I didn't get
Oh.
it. Did you say Simpstar Network?
Yep, the Simpstar Network.
We Simps and we proud
Hello.
of. Huh?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we're proud Simps. We love black women. We love and the black women over here love black men.
Mm-hmm.
Understand that this is the E Nation, the Urban Nation, and Ebony Star Network. We promote positive relations between black men and black women. We have strong men over here. Okay, you won't come over here and come on the panel. And as soon as you come on the panel, you got frightened little boys just talking about something. Oh, don't hurt my feelings. Make sure you keep it respectful. When I was growing up, that's what women used to say. Women would tell you to watch your mouth.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, women would say, watch your mouth, or watch your mouth. Men never said that. I never grew up with guys who were, hey, watch your mouth. They don't care nothing about that. If you said something that, see, the way dudes did it back in the day, if you said something that needed to be dealt with, you just got dealt with. Then nobody come and talk about something. Watch your mouth, be respectful. Well, nobody's scared like that. These dudes as soon as a woman come on the panel, these dudes get frightened. Oh my God, a woman is on here. Oh no, I'm falling apart. Harold, help me. Harold, is my mascara running? Harold. Oh, Harold, I feel so. Oh, Harold, I don't know how to feel. My emotions are coming apart. A woman is on the panel. Keep that beast away from me, Harold. Don't worry, Marga. I'll do my best, Marga. It's Martin, Harold, not Marga. Please do not refer to me as a woman. I am a man. My name is Martin. Oh, okay, Marga. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah. Well. Ooh. Oh, okay. All right. So. Yeah. So they can't handle a difference of opinion. They can't share a disagreement about facts. They can't. They have to somehow make it her fault or women's fault, no matter what it is. Even when they say stuff that that is true, they'll twist themselves in the pretzel just to somehow turn it around to blame it on women. And unfortunately, they keep finding these new people who don't know what they really all about, and they have to find out the hard way after talking with them and trying to have a discussion with them. And they vague. All their stuff is vague. Even when it's pointed out, you know that what y'all saying women need to do is vague, or was given a list by one of your compatriots and didn't
Well, what
disagree
they're
with the
doing
list.
now,
Mhm.
what they're doing now is they're turning to this abortion argument, which is a pretty tough argument to have, because of the way abortion is. Abortion is a new animal, um, and it's there's nothing good about abortion as far as you know how I feel about abortion. So
Yeah.
it's a pretty tough argument to have, with Planned Parenthood and the statistics being what they are about black women aborting so many children.
Uh-huh.
You know, so that is where they have shifted most of their argument, and they're claiming that the woman can have the right to abort the child all by herself, and the man can't intervene, nor can the man stop the abortion.
Shoot, the way they talking now, they advocating for it, so the man don't have no response. Yeah, let's let's they wanna get rid of the situation. But I know these dude. The moment that a woman goes through with it and done it, oh, she's a horrible person. She's the reason why women have the highest out of all ethnic race abortion rate. Excuse you, you backed her in the corner. You talked her into it. You pushed her into it. You made her, feel so insecure that she felt it might have been better, to do that. Even though it's going to take an emotional toll on her, a physical toll on her, and she's going to be constantly wondering, what if?
You see, I think that we get in these situations because people are just reckless with sex. They just want to have sex all the time. They don't care nothing about. When you look at the Bible tells you don't fornicate. There's a reason why you don't fornicate, because there's a lot of dangers that come with fornication. There's a lot of responsibility. You're dealing with spirits. Okay, the woman gets pregnant. Now you got a spirit you got to contend with. And then also, fornication brings about other hidden dangers. You're fornicating with somebody's wife. You're fornicating with somebody's girlfriend. Next thing you know, a gun gets involved. There's a lot of dangers to fornication. But these people fornicate, without a care in the world. You just want to go around fornicating all the time, and you don't want to have any repercussions from it. Well, it doesn't work that way. You fornicate. You just want to have, useless sex. Well, you're going to have to deal with the consequences. We're not here to erase your problems. You got to deal with your own problems. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah. If I didn't think they would go crazy, I would advocate that they become celibate.
Maybe they should, since they can't be. Maybe they should become celibate because they can't take care of their responsibility. You can't take care of the responsibility of being a father, so maybe you should stop having sex.
Okay. Max, just out of curiosity, what is MPD? Somebody in the chat says, sound like y'all describing people with MPD.
I do not know what that is.
Okay, I thought it might have been something.
See if you can get the person to explain. I believe that came from TJ, right?
Yeah, uh-huh.
If he's still in here, if that person's still in here, explain NPD. Anybody know what that is?
Oh, well, somebody's probably going to be looking it up. Because I keep thinking of a police department when I see the PD. I was like, okay, Nebraska PD?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what NPD is.
Yeah. And Auntie said we come on live the second she steps away from her computer.
Mm. Well, some of these lives come about, Antique, when we be talking about. So I can tell y'all should come to the Discord. We're always in the Discord talking. And a lot of times when we're in Discord talking, we start we get on something that's kind of hot, and we're trying to get into we're turning it into a quick live stream. You know, so most of the time we in the back. A lot of this stuff comes from the back chat, where we're in there just talking and brainstorming and kicking things around. Next thing you know what? Let's go live on the topic, and that's pretty much how it comes about.
Yeah.
Like we was kicking this around. We were listening to a few videos from different people, and we was noticing a pattern with women coming up on these panels with all of these dudes, these masculine hen houses, and the woman was being jumped and pretty much verbally brutalized. I mean, the hatred that was coming out of the mouths of some of these dudes was just unbelievable. Brutalizing. Brutal. I mean, absolutely brutal verbiage coming out of these dudes' mouths after some of these women.
Yeah. And what's even worse about one of them is that she wondered what she done. That
You know what? I think you know what? I think some of those women are trolling them too. I do. I think some of the women are trolling. I think some of the women want them to get upset, want them to holler and scream, you know, but she's probably laughing in the background. You know, she's probably got a little friend with her. And listen, watch me get these dudes acting crazy and whatnot like they're on their period. Watch this. And she comes in there, she trolls a few seconds. Next thing you know, these masculine hens, feathers and shit flying. A lot of cluckling going on. One of them took a shit on themselves. I mean, all kinds of things is happening. And she's probably laughing. She's probably putting herself on hold, and her and her friends are laughing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think some of these women are trolling these dudes and laughing in the background. Yeah.
Okay. Marsha M says it stands for narcissistic personality disorder.
Okay, narcissistic personality. Yeah, absolutely. They got more than that though. That's just the tip of the iceberg. There's way more problems than that. You can add in emotionally disturbed. You can add in emotionally distraught. You can add in sociopathic. You can add in all kinds of. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Emotionally disturbed is big. I mean, a lot of these guys are emotionally disturbed. Which is something that usually happens to a kid. But at some point, the kid's supposed to grow out of it. I don't think they ever grew out of it. A lot of these dudes are emotionally disturbed. And some of them are so pathetic. There's one dude in there that's so pathetic. I actually feel bad for him. I do. I actually feel bad for him. You know me, damn, I don't care about none of these two, but I actually feel bad for this one dude. I mean, God, dog. How pathetic can you be? I mean, dude got a whole new meaning to the term pathetic. Yeah. Pathetic. When you look it up in the dictionary or encyclopedia, whatever it's at, his picture should be there. And there should be no words. Except here it is. And you should see his picture. And just looking at his picture, you should understand that this is a new low when it comes down to being pathetic. A new level. But let me get back to what I was saying. I think some of these women are trolling these guys. I do. I think some women are actually picking with them. They come up there on purpose so they can get into these things so they can show their friends what these guys are like, and they're probably laughing at them. I mean, think about it, ladies. You know, you out smoking some weed or whatever, drinking some, what you ladies like to drink, daiquiris and whatnot.
Yeah, Daiquiri's
Yeah,
margarita.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Y'all bullshit. Y'all ain't got no time. Ain't got nothing else to do. Y'all online, and y'all happen to come across a masculine hen house. And he's like, wow, look at these punks. Come on, Mabel, let's go mess with these punks. And you go in there and trolling them. Next thing you know, they clack. Feathers and shit flying everywhere. Windows are breaking. Straws getting kicked out of the hen house. You understand what I'm saying? So all kinds of shit going on. And then you sit back and laugh. You and your friend, you sit back and laugh. I think that's what's going on in some cases. Now, not in all cases. I think some women up there are really tripping. But I think in a lot of cases, these women are trolling these guys.
Well,
Go ahead, Dan.
yeah. Well, these guys are hardcore. Nothing you say or do, they don't see. They don't even see. The possibility that that they incorrect. They will twist themselves around in some kind of way to either not take the blame or blame, uh, um, or the make put the blame on women. They would
Well,
twist it
yeah.
some kind of way that they are not responsible for their actions.
Well,
Somehow, it's women responsible for their actions.
well, the thing about it is that the woman is public enemy number one. Okay, you are in their masculine hen house. Okay, they control all of the feathers in there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, of course, you come in. You're a beautiful bird on your own right, with your own pretty, colorful feathers. But they're jealous of your feathers. They want to scratch your eyes out. They want to pluck your feathers off. They want to. They want to. They want you to feel humiliated. They want you to be hurt in the worst way. And unfortunately, these guys are sad. I mean, the fact that a man is behaving like that is an embarrassment. I mean, I couldn't be around these guys without laughing. First of all, I wouldn't be with these dudes because then my real dogs would be like, yo, what you have to do with these? What you with them wusses for? What you with them wussies for? We call them guys wussies back in the day. They're the ones you call wussies. Wussies. So my dudes would be like, yo, what you with these wussies for? So my reputation would take a hit hanging out with dudes like that. But getting back to what I was saying, I think some sisters are trolling these guys. I really do. Because if you listen to some of the stuff, the questions they be asking, and these guys get all bent out of shape, I think they're doing it on purpose. I believe they think these guys are funny, and these guys should be ashamed of themselves. And I agree. Troll away. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah. But they make themselves such an easy target to troll. We already know their trigger. Child support. Well. That new law that they're trying to implement to raise up the child support must be really twisting them in a bunch. Probably why they
Oh
hard.
yeah, I heard about that. Oh yeah, I heard about that. They're supposed to be. Hello.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I heard they're supposed to be raising the child support.
Yeah, across the board. So
Wow,
that's
y'all
probably
gonna
why
see.
they're harping on that.
Y'all gonna see a lot of pouting dudes. With the potty mouth. Y'all gonna hear a lot of potty mouth dudes. You're gonna see a lot of lips poking out. You're gonna see a lot of temper tantrums.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna see a lot. You remember back in the day, like when a child wanted something, he couldn't have it. You get to jumping up and down and hollering and screaming and fall on the floor.
Yeah.
You ever see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, ladies. Yeah, ladies. You're gonna see a lot of that. You're gonna see grown men hollering and screaming, jumping up and down. Jumping into the floor because it's child support thing. Because they don't want to pay child support to begin with. Now they got to pay more. Oh man, that's gonna be bad. There's going to be every potty mouth, sissy bim you can think of. And they're going to blame it on you women. They're going to blame it all on you. It's going to be your problem that the child support was raised. And it's your problem because you did not want to leave the father out of it. You wanted the father to be a part of his children's life. So you're wrong for doing that. You're wrong for wanting to get the father involved in his children's lives. You're most definitely wrong. Black woman, where the hell you get off trying to make a dude be a father? Where you get off doing that? Who do you think you are, black woman? You are wrong. You are wrong for trying to make a father who helped create those children, he is the natural father, be a part of the child's life. You're wrong for wanting the father to provide resources for his own children. Mm-hmm. Who do you think you are? Where do you get off doing that? You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to act like cats. Have babies and then run the father off. Uh-huh. That's what cats do. Okay, if you notice, cats are very happy when they with their little kittens. They don't even want no father around. Matter of fact, the father come around, start hissing at her. They don't even want him around. Female cats just want to be with their babies. They don't want no dude around. Female cats treat the male cat like a sperm donor. That is the truest. When y'all talk about sperm donors, that's female cats. They treat the male cats like sperm donors, and that's it. They're not interested in anything else. Now, of course, you have the exception. If the male cat has been with the female cat for a long time, she'll tolerate him because they've been around a lot. But most of the time, she's just going out, getting pregnant, find a sperm donor cat, gets pregnant, and she out. That's all she need. She ain't trying to make him pay. She ain't trying to make him pay cat support. She ain't trying to give him a spot in the litter box. She ain't trying to do none of that. She don't even want him around. She's just happy with her little babies. Her little kittens come out. They cute. They jumping on everything. She cool.
That's because sometimes the male will kill the kitten. That's why she don't want him around. She don't trust him.
No. It's beyond that. You know me. I love cats. I've been watching cats for years. No. They don't want these things around. They figure you're already a deadbeat dad because he outside hanging out with stray cats and alley cats. He's a deadbeat dad. He's a deadbeat.
He's that hold still long enough, huh?
He's a deadbeat cat, and they don't want to have nothing to do with it.
He's a tomcat, and he's catting around.
Yep, he's catting around. He's a deadbeat cat. They just want his sperm. He's just a sperm donor. That's it. If you watch female cats, they are the truest when treating their male counterparts like sperm donors. That's it. Just sperm donors. They ain't trying to hear nothing else. They don't care nothing about coming over there taking care of it. They don't even want them over there. They don't even want them over there. And if there's two of them, like usually some cats will keep one of her daughters with her until adulthood, and there's two of them. It's her and her daughter, right? And then she has another litter. The daughter helps her to deliver her siblings. Mm-hmm. If the father comes around, they'll get together and whoop his ass. Seriously, they will jump. They will. I've seen with the two female cats, the father came around to me, hey, what's going on? Man, they tore his ass up. Ran that motherfucker out the house. There were fur balls flying everywhere. Hey, whooped his ass. Hey, get your punk ass out of here. Coming around here, I thought I had 5 litters and shit. Where was you when I had the first litter? Where was your punk ass when I had the first litter? I'm telling you, if a male cat misses the first litter, that's it. Don't come around for the other litters, or you're gonna get your ass whooped. Try showing your punk ass up on the next lit and watch on her daughter whoop your ass. Eh. How did we get on this subject? I'm tripping. Go ahead, Dan. I forgot how we even got this far.
Sperm donors.
Yeah,
They want black women to be like cats, where they treat
yeah,
the male as sperm donors, and then they don't want them
yeah.
around, asking for cat
Yep.
support.
Yep. They want y'all to be yep, they want y'all to be like cats. They just want to be sperm donors. They don't want to pay cat support.
Shucks don't even want to bring in a dead mouse to feed mama while she's
Hell no.
childless.
Motherfucker ain't trying to bring in no mouse.
A piece of fish, some of his
Well,
dinner.
but these Negroes, they scared of mice. They want the female to bring the mice.
Oh, the cat that's dreaming to be a lion.
Yeah. The females got to go get the mice. These niggas ain't trying to bring no mice. Fuck you talking about? Seriously? You ain't trying to bring no mice? Like, what do you want from me, woman? I already gave you my sperm. Want me to get you a mouse too?
Okay,
What do
let
you
me
think this is? What you think this is?
Because we're turning into a cat opera.
Serious, man. They want the women to be like cats. They just want to be sperm donors. That's it. And they want you to sit up there with like a cat. And just be careful. I'm surprised they ain't showing y'all cat videos. Hello?
Huh? Yeah.
I'm serious. I'm surprised they ain't showing y'all cat videos. Now look at the female cat, right? She's not relying on the baby daddy. You taking care, and she got five kittens. And ain't no father around, and she happy. Look how happy she is. They're gonna put emphasis on the fact that the cat is happy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, and then them fools are so twisted. They'll be like, "See that? She's keeping me from my kids. She don't want me to have nothing to do with my kids." They some confused dudes. Each one have their own little theory. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, their ultimate dream is to get custody of the kid and have the mama pay child support.
no doubt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to be the woman. I'm gonna take care of the child, stay home and take care of the child, and you gonna pay child support. Yeah. So we probably could prove that they used the money for the child support to buy them a video game system. See, he's using my child support to buy a PlayStation 5. He already got a PlayStation 4. What he need 5 for? Okay, sorry. But anyway, as I said, it's not you, it's them. So women stop going to their channels. Or if you going really
I wonder how would they feel if the woman said that to them, right?
what
Hey, look, it's not y'all, it's me. It's not you, it's me.
they don't like that.
Okay, here's my problem. Okay, so let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
You're a black woman. What have you done to them? What did you do?
I was born. I ignored them or turned them down or had shown no interest in them. I told them what to do besides them. Let me see what else.
How
Uh,
dare you?
they
How
weren't.
dare you?
They
How
weren't
dare
being.
you? How dare you go through life making choices on your own life? How dare you?
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think you are? Living your own life. What do
Uh,
you have to say for yourself?
you get over it.
Oh, that's saying something for them. What do you have to say for yourself?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying for myself. You get over it.
You say, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So what you're saying for them, saying yourself, saying for them. I gotcha.
Yeah. I got over mine. You need to get over yours. Okay, for those of them a divorce is over with. It's in the past. It's time to move forward. Let it go. Those you got child support, start paying your child support full amount. Get caught up. Talk with the woman. Make some kind of arrangement. Shooks, she'll probably say, okay, instead of you paying child support, you take the child so many days a week and take care of him, make sure he's fed and clothed and all that other stuff. And I'll see you on the weekend. Yeah. So instead of him going to daycare or me paying babysitters while I have to work, you babysit, you become the daycare, you have the child with you 24/7 underneath you. You make sure it's feed, clothed, washed, clean, going over his homework, his or her homework, and dealing with all that's involved with the schools and all that. Oh, and go shopping for the
So what
clothes.
happens if, wait a minute, okay. So what if you want the father to do homework with the kids, right?
Uh-huh.
And you come home and you find out he ain't did nothing. And you ask him, well, why you didn't do nothing? He says, well, the dog ate their homework.
Then
Now
you
at
make
that
them do
point,
homework again.
well, I look at it this way. I think these guys believe that they're so masculine and
Uh-huh.
they're such leaders that a
Mm-hmm.
woman isn't supposed to tell them anything. You can't say anything. Now, fellas, you could achieve this, right? You can achieve this, but here's the problem. You don't know how.
Mm-hmm.
And the way you're going about it, you're going about it the wrong way. Women don't do well with aggression. Women don't do well with anger and malice and hatred. That's not the way you get them to submit. That's not the way you get them to see your side. That's not the way you get them to stand by you. It's actually going to be the opposite. And so you're going about it the wrong way. There is a way to achieve what you think. There is a way to achieve what you want. You're just going about it the wrong way. Ask the men who have their women wrapped around their finger. Their women pretty much worship the ground they walk on. And she willingly does it. She's not under no duress. She loves the hell out of her man and will do whatever her man needs within reason. You should never actually. Let me tell you something, brothers. If you love your woman, right, you should never want your woman in harm's way.
Mm-hmm.
Never. Your love should always be protecting your woman in every facet of life. You should never ask your woman to do anything harmful. You should never ask her to do anything that's detrimental to her health. If you love your woman, you should never, ever want her in harm's way. Okay? Allow your love to always protect your woman. As a matter of fact, because you love her, you should make sure she's never in harm's way.
Mm-hmm.
In any sense of the word.
Uh-huh.
Okay? We were just watching a movie where the woman loved the man so much, she went out and robbed the bank and he let her do it. If your woman loves you, right, and you know she loves you, and you let her go out and rob a bank then you don't love her.
Mm-hmm.
Because right there, that tells me you don't care what happens to her. Her life don't mean anything to you. For you to let her go out and rob a bank, you don't love her. If you loved her, you would never, never allow her to rob a bank. Knowing that she can get killed in a shootout with the police, she can lose her freedom, she get caught. That's not love. You don't have your woman doing dangerous shit. Hello?
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. And you don't ask her to keep things that could put her in harm's way.
Excuse me. A little bit under the weather. I'm sorry about that. Right. You don't. A lot of you guys don't know what real love is. You think barking at a woman, arguing at a woman, sticking your chest out, howling and screaming. You think that's love. You think that the woman is supposed to submit to you, howling and screaming like a damn child. That's not masculinity. Okay? That's actually childish. Okay, so always keep your woman safe. Always. Never allow her to get into harm's way. Don't never let her do things that is going to put her in danger.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes women can love us so much that they lose temporarily, they lose the ability to reason and to look at things objectively. Called blind love. Like that movie we saw, right, Dame? Where a dude got locked up and she was willing to do anything. And they even got some people together and they robbed that bank. Right? Remember they robbed that bank?
Oh, yes, definitely. And they were lucky they got away with it. But he allowed it. He okayed it. He told any means necessary to get him out of there.
Here's another thing, right? If you love your woman, see, these guys don't understand what love is. If you love your woman, right, you should never do something to go to jail for the rest of your life. Now, it's one thing if somebody try to attack you, right, and you defending yourself, and you take somebody's life and you're going to jail, that's different, okay? But if you go out here and selling drugs, knowing that the consequences will be, if you get caught, you could be gone for 20, 40 years, and you willingly do it any other way, and you get caught, you don't love your woman, and she shouldn't stay with you. Mm-hmm. And I think it's crazy to ask a woman to do a bid with you. That's insane. After went out there and purposely got yourself in trouble, you out of your goddamn mind. Like I said, now it's different if y'all revolutionaries, y'all fighting, and you was protecting her, and you had to take somebody out, and you're going away for 5 or 10 years, whatever. Then different. I can see her riding with you. I can see her holding it down for you, and I can see that. But when you going purposely out there, and I don't want to hear nothing about you can't get no job, ain't nothing out here, none of that shit. Because I done been there and did that. Okay? So when you go out there and you purposely sell drugs because you're lazy and you don't want to really earn your way, you don't really want to put no work in to do it in a legit fashion, and then when you get caught, you tell your woman some old bullshit story. You doing that, you don't love your woman, and you don't love your child. If you love your women and child, you should be doing everything that you can to make sure you are with them. That you're spending time with your woman and spending time with your child. I don't give a fuck if I had to work at McDonald's. I'll work at McDonald's until I can find something else. I wouldn't sell drugs, knowing that drugs could put me in jail and I'm leaving y'all for 15, 20 years. No. Brother, if you love your women and children, if you're working on hard times, there's plenty of McDonald's and Burger King jobs out there. get you a job, and then while you got your little income coming in, I'm not saying it's the best income, but if you've been knocked down that hard, you know you got to get back on your feet. At least get something coming in until you can do better.
Yeah.
But don't go out there and sell drugs and get locked up. That's not love. That's selfishness and that's stupidity. That's what that is. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, do that. When they say do whatever you need to do to provide for your family, they're not talking about doing any criminal activity, because that's if you get caught, you get taken away, if not outright killed, and then your family gets caught in the crossfire and they in harm's way. No, 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 no. They mean take whatever job, swallow your pride. Jobs that you wouldn't take because is not for you because your pride getting in the way. You swallow that to take care of your family. You know, become trash collector, work for the city, do those little fast food jobs or them little part-time jobs, string a couple of part-time jobs together if need be. Be the ditch digger, the laborer, whatever. That's what they mean when they say take care of your family using any means possible. They're not talking about selling drugs, uh, um, or anything, or
Well,
robbing banks or robbing places to feed the family. That's really, really desperate, back against the wall type mindset. That means you try
exactly.
everything else first.
It's like if you look at the people talk about Mexicans, but they will work whatever jobs to feed their families. They, those cats will be out here picking oranges off trees to feed their families. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I mean, listen, if you out here doing illegal activity, you see, when you're doing illegal activity, you know you're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's one thing, like I said, if you get caught up in something that you're trying to protect your family and some shit come your way and you have to deal with it as a man and
Mm-hmm.
lay somebody down to protect your family, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
Your
Mm-hmm.
woman is supposed to ride with you on that.
Yeah.
She's supposed to ride with you on that because you're protecting your family. Some harm came to your family and you dealt with it in the best way you could. You dealt with it like a man. She's
Uh-huh.
supposed to ride with you on that.
Uh-huh.
But when you out here purposely selling drugs and you purposely out here stealing, right? No, no, no.
Mhm.
And you get caught and you get a football sentence number. Nah, man, you don't love your woman and you don't love your child because you've allowed yourself to be taken away from them. The white man didn't take you away from them. You took yourself away from them because you didn't love them. If you loved them, you would have worked at McDonald's or you would have picked some pears off a tree, or you would have swept the street. You would have been a janitor. You would do whatever legitimate thing that you had to do until you can do better.
Mhm. Yeah.
These guys act like women are unreasonable. Man, please. I done seen women stood by men who made $300 a week, sweeping
Mhm.
floors, stood by him
Yeah.
and helped him build himself up. Went out, took a hard-earned job, worked with him, and now they paid. Now they doing great. Talking about women don't have a. What are you talking about? Women don't this and women don't that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I done seen these things take place. I know dudes right now who are doing well. You see, guys are afraid to say how their women helped them out in their lives. Okay, they scared of that. They're scared to say, well, I was down and out, and I didn't really have it going on. She came by, man, gave her brother a few dollars. She fed me or whatever. She helped put me through school. I know women who put their men through school.
Mhm.
welding school, carpentry school.
Mm-hmm.
You got a woman like that, man, you supposed to handle the business. You know, if you got a woman that's willing to pay for carpentry school, man, you better get your ass in there and get that carpentry license. Because once you get that license, you good. You're going to always get work.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I was telling you, Dan, we was watching the movie Black Sisters. Y'all ought to hear the review me and Dame did on Black Sisters Revenge. Y'all got to see our reviews. We're very, very good at it. Okay. But we got to figure out how to do reviews on here. Y'all got to hear our reviews. Our reviews are very, very good. We was reviewing Black Sisters Revenge. You see, a lot of this stuff goes down on Discord. So if y'all become a member of our Discord, y'all can see a lot of stuff we do in Discord. And we was reviewing Black Sisters Revenge, and we was having some really good conversation about it. You know, I had a problem with the way the guy treated the woman, because when you have women that good, you have a good woman like that, you're supposed to protect her. When she loves you like that, you got to protect her. He didn't protect her. I was having all kinds of problems with the fact that he didn't give a damn about her. All he cared about was himself.
Mm-hmm.
This woman went out and did all of these things, raised all this money for you because she didn't want your black ass in jail, right? And then you shitted on her like that. That's what turned a lot of black women bad. That's what makes a lot of black women hate black men. That movie, Black Sisters Revenge, right, is nearly a blueprint on how some black women end up hating black men. Seriously. Because she did everything she could to stand by her man. He went to jail on some BS, something they had to do with her. She even lied for him, right, Dame?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She even lied for him. That's how much she loved this dude. You get a woman good like that, you're supposed to protect her, man. That's a sweet woman. You're supposed to put everything else to the side. Okay, I got to be a good woman. This is my queen. Let me go out here and do my man thing, get my resources together, you know, and make sure me and my baby and our future children, we're all right. But nah, this nigga gonna go and get smoked out, do some more BS, you know what I'm saying? And this woman went and robbed the bank for this nigga. And he didn't even care. He didn't care enough about her so much that she could have lost her freedom. She would have got caught by the police. She probably could have lost her life in a shootout. He didn't care nothing about that. Not one damn thing. And this is the type of shit I'm talking about. This is the type of stuff where some black women, when they end up with guys like this, they end up hating black men. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah. So as soon as we find a way to do it, we're gonna that's one of the movies we're gonna review and do a breakdown and have a little commentary discussion about it. Yeah, because there was all kind of little stuff that we was talking about in it. We had to keep stopping the movie a few times because we just couldn't contain. Oh wait, hold on! I had to stop it here, Mac. See,
Okay,
this is what
name.
I'm talking about. Mm-hmm.
Okay, name. Okay, okay. I'm at my customer. I gotta go. Okay, I gotta get off.
Okay.
So I'll be listening. All right.
No, I'm about to wrap it up and end it.
All right. Well, let me get off here. I gotta go inside. All right, everybody. Thanks for Dame for having me on. I really appreciate it. Had a good discussion. Had some fun. See you guys again later on ladies' night. All right. Okay,
All
Dame.
right. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, Black Sister Revenge. It also has another name of it, but that's the way it's known as Black Exploitation, and that's where you're gonna find it in YouTube. It's set in the 70s. So for all of you that was born after the 70s, y'all might have a little confusion about it, but just ride with it. Okay, so all right, everybody. I'm glad y'all was able to come for our discussion and our rant. But I gotta get ready for ladies' night. So I'll see y'all tonight for ladies' night. So we're gonna wrap it up and go. All right. There's a little music on our way out.
You can hang on me.